thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg. And Grant Hill on the sidelines. Allie LaForce. Here's Prince. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he converts the layup. One thing you love about these teams, Clark, they both do the dirty work on the glass.
Yeah, extra possessions will be at a premium tonight. No easy boards with all of these glass eaters running around getting their hands dirty. Should make for a really interesting game to keep an eye on inside.
Now here's Lillard. Pass to Prince. Lopez, the screen. And Lillard puts up a deep three. Durant pulls it in. And the Suns with possession. For three, Allen gets the three to fall.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
Now here's Lillard. Drills it from deep.
The moment they hit that last shot, Lillard wanted one of his own. He was determined and undeterred to strike right back.
Pass to Durant. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch.
And it's the Suns with the ball. After the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Outside Durant. Over Antetokounmpo. Misses off the right iron. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Oh, got that one up quick.
Yeah, you know, Prince is always doing a nice job working to get open, and that's the reward you get for staying active, keeping yourself moving, an open look on the jump shot there.
Here's Prince. Lillard with the ball. Durant covering. Blocked! And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Lillard. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Hey, certain guys just exude that it factor. Damian Lillard is a great player and a terrific leader.
Well, Clark, Lillard's scoring isn't what it once was, but he's still a major threat from outside.
He sure is. I tell you what, he's got such great range and such command of the ball. And his body, he can get the shot he wants more times than not. And he's actually gotten better, I think, when he's working off the ball. You still have to be very much aware of where Damian Lillard is when he's on the court.
Now here's Allen. The kick to Durant. Will it go? Nails it. And he's 1 for 5 with that one.
Well, Durant's reputation at the arc is solid, and good reason for that. He's a consistent sniper.
Fires the three. Back to Lillard. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Bucks missing. Suns trail by 6. 2 minutes remaining in the quarter. Pass to Durant. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Durant's got 5.
Nobody better at getting inside and finding good looks. KD rarely forces anything, and he usually gets the best shot available.
For 3, Booker. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Phoenix.
So far, they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
Down low. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Durant with the bucket.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Outside Durant. Shot on the wing. And another basket for Phoenix.
Boy, that mid-range J from KD can put people to sleep, boy. Tough to guard him at all three levels.
Now here's Lillard. 5 points in the game. Shoots over Allen. Lopez for three. The rebound by Allen.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Here's Durant. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
That's on Brook Lopez.
KD is so good at drawing contact, really smart at finding ways to draw fouls and get to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. Now here's Lillard. Jacks up a 3. Unable to get that one. Here's Beal. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Phoenix. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be... And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And for Phoenix, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
And finished off by Bull.
Really good screen that time. Then Bold with the quick roll.
Puts up a 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Well, Clark, this Bucks roster is loaded with veteran talent, but their window for another run won't last long.
No, those windows don't last forever, especially with so many young teams around the league on the ascent. The Bucks may want to take a page from them and give some of their younger players a chance to grow and contribute.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
Trent from long range. Sinks the tray.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you. Beal's shot is good. Here's Porter. No points yet. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Plumlee pulls down the board.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Here's Bull. From outside, off the mark. And so Porter will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis soars in for the fast break finish.
Super quick in transition, the Greek Freak jumping down the throat of the defense with that speed.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He's going to talk it over with his guys. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Pass to Beal, back to Bull, and finished off by Bull.
Does he even have to jump? Bull is a long guy.
And here's Porter outside. That one's off. He's 0 for 3 now. The Suns lead by 5. Beal right side. To the paint. And that one's good. Bull's got 6 here in the quarter.
Few players are as tall as Bull, I think, which makes him a legitimate threat to score inside almost at will.
Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Bull down low. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Bull. And the Suns will go for a different look here. 1:37 left to play in the first half. Porter from outside. Hits a three-pointer.
The more Porter Jr. hits this, the more driving lanes will appear for him.
To the wing, right side. Here's Dunn. Rebounded by Green.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Pass to Richards. Just 5 to shoot. The Suns need to get off a shot. For 3, Booker. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. The Bucks trail. And here's Porter outside. And it's Phoenix for the rebound. Booker looking around. Outside O'Neal. Outside for Booker. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Booker's got 5 now.
A silky mid-range jumper by Booker, attacking without any hesitation.
Pass to Trent. This one for 3. Knocks down the long J. 6 points for him.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Booker for 3. And Booker cash on the 3.
Oh, that was quick. Booker getting those 3 points back easily.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Grayson Allen. That's his first foul.
Coming onto the floor for your service.
9 seconds left in the first half of this one. Pass to Trent with 1 on the clock. Not going to go that time. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Suns on top. They're up by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Now into the lineup for your Suns. Number 4, Oso Ighodaro.
Phoenix leading by 4. Booker for 3. Rebounded by Kuzma.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Back to Lillard. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Oh, Lillard laces in a 3.
You just cannot permit Lillard to get into a zone from deep. I mean, once that happens, you can't turn the valve off.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Brian, a lot of teams are staying clear of that dreaded second apron of the luxury tax, but the Suns, they blew right past it, adding Bradley Beal to create a star trio. Kevin Durant said, quote, "That's what you're supposed to do. It's about swinging for the fences every year." They're looking to go the distance.
Every year, you're right. Talent is there, Allie. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. It's Lillard finishing at the other end.
Lillard keeps the defense honest by spacing them out from the corner.
Rob. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. And whoa! Antetokounmpo flying.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Done outside. They set the pick. Here's Durant. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handles, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option.
Number 2.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. And he lobs it up top. Oh, Durant with a steal. In transition, here come the Suns. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Durant commands so much attention, part of the reason why he had a wide open teammate there.
Phoenix shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
You know, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
Lillard with the ball. Picked up by Allen. Pass to Prince. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. Back to Lillard. Shot clock at 6. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Kuzma. And Booker pulls it down. And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for Phoenix. They lead by 1. Outside Durant. A strong finish from KD inside.
You know, the defense is all over Durant inside, but, you know, his length and agility and high release point allow him to still make it happen.
And now the Suns, fast break. Fires the 3. Knocks it down from distance. And now a 6-point Suns lead.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
Looking to win the run. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Lillard's passing game, a thing of beauty. Got that ball to a guy who had a quality look and got it to him on time.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Both teams will make substitutions. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth.
Outside Booker. Inside. Just 4 to shoot. The 3 is up. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. The Bucks trail by 4. In transition, here come the Bucks. Offensive rebound. Lillard outside. To the inside. That one a little long. Here's Phoenix. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Pass to Booker. Beal outside. Here's Bull. Out to Beal. Shoots it from the high post. And that one drops.
The mid-range jumper is a handy tool for Beal. A lot of his shots come from that area. He's got a ton of confidence in it.
Boy, you can see the connection these guys have. They ran the play well. The defense had no idea how to deal with it.
Beal outside. Outside goal. All sorts of time. Rebounded by the Bucks.
All alone from mid-range. You've got to think he's kicking himself.
And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the middle. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Second shot opportunity. Oh, Giannis using his size inside.
Takes so much work to keep Giannis off the glass. He's got that great length and athleticism. Boy, he's a real problem on the board.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Phoenix out in front, up by 2. And time to step away quickly. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And here's Porter. Over to the wing to take the lead. The shot by Lillard, no good.
I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
And Kevin Porter picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Booker. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
Pretty swift release that time from Booker. Getting it away just in time.
Done with a steal. Pass to Booker. Durant for 3. And the three-pointer is good for Durant.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
To the inside. Sims. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Kevin Durant.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Book can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
Pass to Allen. Richards with a screen. Here's Durant. Oh, the defense just making it easy for Durant.
A 3-level scorer, Durant is a pick-your-poison matchup for defenders.
Now Porter. Let's go with a 3. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer was going over with his team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Here's Beal. Giannis with the rebound. The Bucks trail by 3. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. And it's good. 2 points.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
It's Beal on the wing. Back to Durant. High post Plumlee. Just 5 on the clock. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
The guard-like quickness of Durant makes him hard to guard. I mean, which in turn opens up passing lanes for him, too.
Lillard fires away from way outside. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. Here's Beal. There's the drive. And that comes off the assist by Durant. And now a 5-point Phoenix lead.
Talk about trusting Beal in the big moments. No matter the stakes, he can find a shot. And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Right side Porter to tie it up. O'Neal pulls it in.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. So both teams changing it up here. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
That one goes. Count it.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it, that's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Pass to Richards. Outside Booker. Outside Durant. 5 to shoot. And the Suns miss again. And it's Porter with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Lillard with the ball. Pounded by Beal. To take the lead. Cash.
Boy, and just look at what Damian Lillard is doing.
54 seconds left in the fourth. Outside Durant. Pass to Richards. Up top Beal. Feet out. Phoenix no good that time either.
And it seemed like they lost track of time. The shot clock, in that case, got the better of them.
Lillard. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Outside Booker. Down low. Richards. Money.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
Substitution on the court.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Obviously, not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
There's 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo. Count it!
and he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
And this is what it's all about. This shot could win the game. Not much time left, but they have just enough to execute a play.
An open look for Booker. Yes! Lillard fires away from way outside. Oh,
GG's,
that shot had a chance.
GG's.
But the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark.
GG's.
So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg.